Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Fix This Build That Sunday Night Live show. I'm Brad.
And I'm Susan.
And today we have a new video out. We just launched a video on a power tool storage cabinet. Hold up. Sorry. Yep, there we go. That's all right. I'm loud enough. I'm sure you can hear me before. Nope, we're good. Power tool storage cabinet, and have this really cool tray in there for some awesome organization within there. So basically I already had this cabinet before, a version of it, and I made this one bigger and better. More storage, more for the blades. That was a big thing. I had issues with the blades. They were always flying around everywhere, and this cabinet solved it.
That sounds really dangerous. They were
blades
flying around everywhere.
So if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. It's on the YouTube channel, on the main channel, and yeah, we do have plans available as well. They're on pre-order right now.
Yep.
I've not made them.
Pre-order.
But they will be out soon.
I have to say, this is we're sitting out here and we can look right over there at it. It's the first time I've seen it
in its
IRL.
full glory. Yeah.
And it
looks great with the other one, doesn't
nice. It's very cohesive with the drill charging.
Yeah, so we are going to have, so it's right next to the drill charging station, and we are going to have a combo on those together. So I guess I should put that up as well,
really nice.
as like a pre-order or something. But there's going to be a combo where you can get the two of those together.
I mean, that's
at a discount.
That's a lot of tools. And
it is a lot of tools, a lot of batteries. It's all about cordless. So if you're looking for some good cordless tool storage options, cabinets, we got you covered.
Yep. Makes a great Christmas present.
And
you'll get it in time because it's an automatic download.
It is. Yeah. And I mean, it's not an automatic download.
It's a quick
It's an automatic email that lets you download. It doesn't like automatically download for you.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
When you click the button, it will automatically download.
Right.
But can we just take a second to say
what?
2 weeks, 2 vids, who dis?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I barely saw Brad this week. He was just out here working, and I was not. Like, usually when you're building stuff, you're like, come out here and look at this, like, at certain points.
I had a mission. I knew exactly what I wanted. So that's the thing, is that there's a lot of times when I'm building and I'm like, I don't know exactly what. I had a plan, man. I had the plan. I had it down. I was like, here's exactly what I'm going to do. Boop, 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 boop. There's a couple little snags, but like very minimal.
I didn't even see the video until the end, really. Like, I saw nothing until the very end. I was like, because in the back of my brain, I was like, how far along is this project really? Because I hadn't seen it, you know? Because
Chris is on vacation. Our editor is on vacation tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. And so we had to get it done. We wanted to get it done before he went on vacation. And there you go. We did it. And I'm super happy about that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There you go.
Feels good to get one in when we...
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It also feels good to welcome some new members to the Builders Club. All right. We had Steed Wells, Clifton Brigdon, Chris McClendon, and John Lawrence. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the Builders Club. And basically, they're supporting the channel, the inner circle there, the Fix This Build That audience, where they get access to early releases of the videos. They saw the video yesterday, as well as credits in the lives and credits in the video. So, and of course, free plans. So if you're interested in supporting the channel and getting any of those benefits, go check it out. fixthisbuildthat.com/Builders Club.
That's right.
And thank you to all the Builders Club members that are here tonight. All right.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, geez.
Get a little saucy up in here. All right, let's see who we have here before we jump into
who is here.
Let's
see what names I can read. Katie's here.
Yes.
Daniel's here.
All right. We got Katie, we got Daniel, Ryan, Chris K. What's up, Chris? It's a new name. Alan Isaac, Brooke Rodriguez.
Ooh, hi, Brooke.
Brooke.
Maybe we're related.
The namesake. I like it.
Oh, my gosh. I'm like up to fall off my chair.
Ty, thank you. He's my dad's. Oh, this is Brooke Rodriguez. This is Jonathan's
we are related.
Daughter. There you go. What's up, Brooke? How are you?
It's such a common last name. We probably aren't. No, we are.
I believe that would be my cousin's daughter.
Your
niece
great niece.
Great niece. Is that how does that work? Second niece, great niece.
He's your cousin. How is that?
Here. No,
I don't know. Your cousin's daughter.
That's right.
Your kin.
But the beer of the week.
She's your kin.
She's kin. She's my kin. Beer of the week is Bud Light, so it's not really. It needs no introduction.
We didn't get fancy this week. Although we had PBR last week, so
that was good.
I feel like if we still had PBR left, we could do a blind taste test.
That's true. We got let's hear James, Andrew, Brian, and Will, Travis, and Scott Hosh. Awesome.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome.
All right, cool. So,
I see someone saying hi from Wisconsin. Scott, do you have snow?
oh yeah, we had
my
a
family's in
snow
Ohio.
picture from.
Yeah, Southern Ohio, and she sent me a
Susan's
picture
mom.
of snow. Meanwhile, we are outside, and it's 50 degrees, mid-50s, sunny, absolutely gorgeous fall day here, but not cold enough for snow. So,
But not snow. There it is.
yeah. Anyway,
Andrew.
update.
Hey, Andrew.
you gonna say?
Anytime you want to come back, we're here. Okay, so.
What? What happened? I can't see anything.
Andrew said, haven't been here in a while. We said, it's okay.
Welcome back.
Katie!
Hey, Katie.
Rolling in with this super stick.
Dang,
She's
Katie.
like, listen, oh yeah, look.
Oh,
Katie.
it made the noise. Making
Here
it
comes-
rain.
Yeah. It's like,
Are
it
you
shows up
doing
here first.
Oh, I was like, are you doing your own?
No, it's Leonardo. He's up there.
I feel like we should have like a running tally of how many memes Leo is in.
Oh,
a
gosh.
lot.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. Thank you so much, Katie. We will use that towards the Bear of the Week
Katie.
fund.
Yes.
As always.
We did not get on it this
First
week.
cousin once removed. Thank you, Daniel. That's what he says.
Thanks.
James
right.
James, you're in Canada. You get snow every day, don't you? I mean, it's like
Probably not.
minor snow in New York.
Minor snow.
Yeah.
Minor snow here would shut us
Snowed in
down.
Green Bay for Travis. Awesome.
Green Bay.
Yeah, we're not getting any snow. We ain't getting any snow, but
It was beautiful. I would have gone walking around outside with
yeah,
no jackets
we're,
today.
we're raking a lot of leaves.
Yes.
But, so this coming up week, what we're going to be working on is actually some home security, home automation. Not really home automation. I guess it's more. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's.
It sounded really fancy.
Well, home automation is more like, yeah, I mean, it is. I guess technically it's home automation because you could turn the light on and off and that stuff. But wireless security and using the Google Nest system. So I'll be doing a partnership with Google Nest through Home Depot. And we're actually be doing it at my sister's house. So
She's very excited about it.
she is. We've already kind of got our setup here, and so it was.
our house
I was
is
like,
on lockdown already.
I don't want to do it here because we've already got a setup.
We like it.
But I was like, my sister could use some stuff, and so we're going to be installing that. So that'll be a fun one to kind of talk through that. It's been a minute. I did like a video. I did the door.
The doorbell. Is it
what is
no.
it? The
What do
door
we
lock.
have?
What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Well, that's a new
love
one.
our
Yeah, we've
lock.
gone through several locks. So
We have.
do you guys use? I want to say. What was that?
I don't know. This person. Let me go
Hello?
see.
Oh, I thought that was like.
I'm being paged.
I don't know what that was. The keypad, like a touch pad. What am I trying to say here? A wireless door lock? Automated door lock? A smart door lock. Smart deadbolt. I don't know why I was spacing on that. Like a smart deadbolt, so that you could open it up with the keypad, with a number, and then, or you can open it up with your phone, or you can. Actually, the one we have the Lockly, and you can open it with your fingerprint, which is amazing. I don't even know if I remember the code anymore because I just use my finger. Bloop. I would highly recommend those. But if you guys are not using those, let me know. Are you guys freaked out? Do you not want to have a keypad? Because I know some people are like, I don't want one of those. Somebody can hack into it. And like, nobody's hacking into your house, okay? Like, they'll break the window. Let's see here. Oh, it's James. First snow. My goodness. Katie, thank you for the update. Now, I did get a message. We'll see if Scott comes on because I did get a shipment inbound message from Scott. And there is Scott. Scott, I got a shipment inbound message. So I guess I'm signed up. So if something comes to the PO box, or maybe you just put my email on there. I don't know. But I got the thing. So I'm assuming that we have some beer on the way from Scott, and I'm always excited about some Northwestern beers. Scott, the Google Nest is awesome. Cool. Yeah, we actually have the Ring here, and I like it. It's like one of those things when you get into a system, it's kind of hard to go away. So we've got, oh gosh, how many cameras do I have now? I mean, I have a ton. I think I have 4 or 5. I've got the doorbell, we've got a floodlight, we've got a backlight, I've got actually one in here, and then another couple. Like, so, we've got the house surrounded. So nobody's coming or going without us knowing. But I do like the Ring system, but I wish it was a little bit faster because it takes a minute to connect, like the doorbell. And I don't know if that's just because of how far away it is from the router or what, but it would be nice. It'd be really cool if it was like power over Ethernet and it was just like bam. That'd be fantastic. Brian, you have a keypad. Inherited a keypad at the new house. Cool. Yeah, I like the keypads because the keypads are nice because if you've not used a smart door lock before, and I've got a YouTube video kind of answering some questions about that. So if you're interested, you can go check that out on the channel. I did it. It was a couple years ago at least now, because it was definitely before COVID. But I think it's about 3 years ago now, actually. But the cool thing is that you could do like one-time codes as well. So if you had a house sitter or somebody come over to get the mail, you can do it where it's like you can do it in like usage or time frames or like whatever. So you could do like, you could say it's only available between 1 and 1:30 p.m. on this day, or you could say they can only use the code one time, and so for different things. So if you had people coming over and you want to make sure that they didn't have, we got the thing. Big Will's Garage. Whew, $50, Big Will. Big spender, my man. Oh, we got a message on here too. Did about on the big garage cabinet job I was talking about. You're going to be modifying your plans. Dude, fantastic. Dude, that's awesome. Dude, you have to send us pictures. Send us pictures when you take the job. So big congrats to Will. He's going to be installing some cabinets using our plans, which is fantastic. I'm glad we can help out. And take some pictures and we'll share it. We'll share it. Show everybody your work. By the way, if you guys do I want to start doing that. So if you guys are making projects from our plans, please send us pictures. I would love that. That's actually a segment we need to start, like user builds, like absolutely 100%. So who's going to be the first person? And even if you've done it a while ago, send some pictures in. We'll start sharing them. Travis, you need to send your flip top in, your flip top combo, because we get questions about that all the time. And we always send them your way, Travis. We're like, here, go to Travis. Go to this guy's Instagram. Katie, I'm also married to a Luddite. That's awesome. I said, why have you not sold my soul? Why have I not sold my soul to Simply Safe? Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are doing Simply Safe, and we don't have like the whole home security thing. So, and they've never like I think they did approach me. It's actually kind of funny now that I think about it. Like, it's not like they're knocking down my door, which is funny because like so many other people have gone the Simply Safe route. Content creators, if you guys aren't aware, Simply Safe sponsors a lot of woodworkers and a lot of other people. But yeah, I think they've offered me one time, and I think it was like a really low offer, and I was like, I don't think so. And they've never contacted me since. So apparently I'm not Simply Safe material. Maybe I'm not safe enough. I don't know. Let's see what else we have. Wait, what? Ryan Matthews. Ring released an app called Neighbors, where neighbors can connect to any other Ring cameras in the neighborhood. Not sure how I feel about that. It's kind of cool. I mean, I like the idea. Obviously, external cameras only. I mean, that would be interesting because we have a lot of our neighbors have Ring doorbells, at least I know. Like several of them do. And I have had times when my Ring doorbell fritzed out for whatever reason, and to have coverage from somebody else would be kind of cool. I mean, if anything ever happened that we really needed to get it, I would, call them up and be like, hey, can you send me the video? Yeah, I think it just reminds me of like all those FBI shows, and they're like tapping into like what CCTV do we have in the area, and they're like grabbing like the barber shop's like outdoor camera. So yeah, I mean, I think that would be cool. Obviously, being able to segment that. So we don't have. I've only got the one in the shop. So like, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should start. I should do that. That'd be horrible. You guys would see way too much. What if I just had a live stream channel? If I just had a 24/7 live stream of the shop going, that would be kind of interesting. I mean, it wouldn't be interesting at all. It'd be horrible, like I said. But yeah, I don't want y'all seeing me doing all the things I do in here that are off camera. You'd be like, he just did that take like 5 times. What's the matter with him? All right, T-Hub, what's the question, my man? Bring it. I like this. What is this now? You're asking permission to ask questions? Normally you just rock in there. Smart key locks saving money from getting more keys made due to kids. Glenn Stryker, I like that. That's true. That is true. Yeah, I mean, we have a family of 5, and none of them have keys except for, I think Susan has keys. Katie, Discord. I know, Katie. I know. I'm just not doing it. Yes. Yeah. So Travis, good question. Like, where should I send those to? Y'all can send them. If any pictures you want to send, you can send it to fixthisbuildthat@gmail.com, and that's that is our main email address that we get stuff from the audience on. So go ahead and send them there. Animation creations. Yeah, so he says anything that's like plastered all over YouTube kind of turns him off. And that's kind of interesting because I can kind of go both ways on that. I mean, so the one thing that it for sure tells you is that they have a large marketing budget. Sometimes that means that they're making up for the fact that the product isn't that great for them to, for word of mouth and whatever. But at the same time, there are plenty of companies who just invest in the community and have really awesome products. One of them is really have awesome products. One of those being Total Boat. Total Boat is, they sponsor a lot of folks, and it's more like indirect, or it's not indirect, but they give product to a lot of people, and then they also pay people like myself, and so they're an awesome sponsor. But like you'll see a lot of people using it, but the product's great. Like, I love their epoxy. I use it all the time, and their Halcyon Clear is awesome. I love it. It's my favorite finish now because it just dries so fast, and it's one of the clearest. I was talking to Taylor about this. It's one of the clearest water-based polys. Like, if you don't want something to yellow at all, like for maple specifically, and you can see like how bright these are. I mean, this is getting blown out a little bit by the light, but it's because I've got Halcyon Clear on there. So like, that is a perfect example of somebody that you'd see that and be like, oh, like, yeah, they're all over. People are always talking about them. It's just because like they are like heavily invested in the maker community. Now, something like Raycon and that stuff, that's just them. They don't care about the channels they're on. So I think that's probably a little bit different. And so I wouldn't judge a company just because they're all over the place. I would have either firsthand or secondhand experience, but I will say that, yes, there are definitely plenty of companies who just pay anybody and everybody and they stink. But there's also plenty of good ones, like Skillshare. It's all over the place. I love Skillshare. It's awesome. We've done several spots with them. You'll see Audible a ton. Like, I use them all the time. So it's hit or miss. James, millions of mistakes were made, my man. I don't know, maybe Brian, I am too safe for Simply Safe. Let's see here. Taylor, I noticed in the new vid a few ideal spots to use the spindle sander. Did you part ways in storage or just didn't bust it out? Frankly, Taylor, I did use the spindle sander. I used the spindle on that one, so I wasn't like misleading because everything I showed actually did happen. But I'm sure the one part that you're talking about is the scoop out for so I put the tray in there and I didn't think about the fact that, here, let me grab it. Let me grab it because I think that'll be cool because I can, it's totally removable. And I got it right here. So in case you guys have not seen the video, and this is cool because it's not, hopefully you guys can hear me at least a little bit. It's not, I'm gonna like pull out my chest hairs. There's no drawer slides on this, so I can just pull it right out. Let me put this thing on here better. All right, so if you've not seen the video, I'm kind of giving away the secret. It's on the thumbnail. So this is, man, these lights are bright. So here is the storage tray. I am just like in love with this thing. It is, this was kind of like a game time decision. I was trying to like figure out how I wanted to organize it. And then I just started like laying it out and I was like, this would all fit perfect. Why not I use the CNC? This would be amazing. And it is. So I've got 5 little trays here for different types of recip saw blades. So this is for like pruning. These are all for general purpose. These are for metal. These are kind of the crappy ones. And these are like my smaller ones. And then I just threw this one in here because I just had an extra. But this is like a little handheld recip. And then my 3 types of jigsaw blades I use. Well, I use these 2 the most. This is like a fine one. And then this is, by the way, these Highly, highly recommend these. These are the Bosch Extra Clean for Wood. The and I know you probably can't read that, but it's the T308B. These are awesome. They leave such a nice finish. But anyway, and then for the circular saw blade. So anyway, right here, when I first installed this, the little piece was like right here because it's a 3/4 inch piece of material, and because the drawer is so tiny, it cut off, like it hit right there. And so I had to, I wonder if I think I could just pull this out. Can I do that? Yeah, look at that. I had to sand it. Sorry, maybe I can't. Yes, I can. Come on, you can do it. This is all going to move. If Susan comes out here, it's going to throw a wrench and everything. Come on, baby. There we go. All right, boom. So this little guy right here, little scoop out, and that is just so that my fingers could go through the finger hole that I made in the drawer. So anyway, this is super long answer, Taylor, but I thought I drew. So what I did is I just took the pencil and like traced a line, and then I had a little file, a little round file, and I was just like, and I did that for a minute, and I got it down, and then I put it in, and I was like, it was still like, I still had a ton to remove, and I was like, why am I not using the spindle sander? So I whipped out the spindle sander, and that's why this looks so nice, because I would never be able to do that by hand. And I put a little 1-inch spindle on there and used it, and I just didn't film it because it was like, you know, I'd already shown doing it with the round file, and I just didn't want to, it didn't add value to the content, so I just didn't film it. But I do still have it, Taylor. It is on the other side of the flip top, opposite of the Craig Foreman, actually. So that's where it's living at the moment. So do still have it, the rigid, you know, whatever model number that is. Hey, that worked. Pretty cool. All right, so there you go. All right, ring, blah, blah, blah. Only if you posted your doors. Curved dividers in the notch. Yep, you got it. Rasp out, CNC insert. Oh, yeah, that's good. The cabinet back surface on the workbench. Super. And also love the cabinet back surface on the workbench. The cabinet back. Oh, yes, the cabinet. Gotcha. Using the cabinet back for a work surface on the tabletop. Yes, that was. I had to go there. I have got to build a bigger bench, guys. I don't know why I'm putting it off so much, but I just am. Yes, that's all I do. That's all I do, Scott, is I just go watch Jay Bates videos and make whatever he made. No, Jay Bates hasn't made anything that I would make in quite a long time. Not a slam to him. Just he's a completely different style of woodworking than I am in the last, I don't know, whenever he started doing hand tools. Like I'm not getting inspiration from Jay Bates. Oh, maybe you're saying his old videos. Yeah, that's what I do. I just go watch his old videos and I just remake them. It's a great concept. Will, when am I going to Pitt to see John's new shop? I don't know. I was just I talk with John frequently. We were texting today. He was telling me he's only got 3 outlets in that entire shop. So he's doing a bunch of like power tool stuff that are cordless because he doesn't have the drops and the electric for the big tools yet. Dennis, what's up from West Virginia? Of course, Katie. We're not going to spend any time talking about the crappy blades. Let's be real. Yeah, the Bosch jigsaw blades, and then this one, that other one. So I talked about the whatever it was, T308B. You can see this is like just all burned up just because I just hammer these things. It's supposed to not be black. It's supposed to be silver. But these things, man, they can turn on a dime. And this is the T101AO. And this blade is just so nice. If you want to do really tight curves or circles or whatever, these are fantastic. Bosch T101AO. And then the other one I have, I don't even remember the last time I used this. This is a, when in the world did I use this? This is a ceramic. It's a ceramic embedded or diamond embedded blade. What did I use this for? It must have been for tile work. Maybe I was cutting holes in tile. I have no idea. It's been so long since I used that, but it was in there, and so I put it in. Ryan, what's the best brand for multi-tool blades? Yeah. If you're talking multi-tool, what are we calling multi-tool these days? Is this the oscillating tool? Honestly, I've just used the rigid ones that have come with the pack, and then I bought like a variety pack with the rigid. It was also rigid branded, and it's worked great. You can see I've used this one excessively on drywall. So that's the one I use on drywall. And I think I may have had a Bosch one at one point. I don't even know what this one is. Doesn't have the brand on it anymore, but I think this one might be the rigid. I've not used a lot of different types on these multi-tool ones. I've just used the rigid ones. So they seem to work fine. I mean, I just don't use the multi-tool enough that I'm like burning through blades like crazy. Lipinski, can I use Rubio Monocoat over a gel stain or even just a regular stain? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Because those aren't protective. I guess let me backtrack just a second on that. I guess yes, you can, because you've not. I don't know. I mean, they would rather you use their colored ones that are integrated. And Taylor's probably got a better answer. He already answered. I think you could, but it comes in a ton of different colors. Yeah. And I think the issue would be as you rub it in. So when you put Rubio Monocoat on, you're supposed to rub it in with a white Scotch-Brite pad to really work it into the grain. And by doing that, my guess is you could mess with the stain depending upon what kind of stain it is and the solvent and everything. That would be my only fear, is that you could kind of mess with that and that it would be splotchy, like Taylor said. Because if it reactivates the stain and then redistributes it in a way that you don't like. But yes, their colored stuff is amazing. I know it's really expensive. I know that, but I buy them in these little guys. So this is like a charcoal. And this stupid little thing. So do I have the sticker on it still? This is probably like $1,000. No, I don't know. A lot. Do I have any price tags on these? And I've bought like a lot of these little itty bitty guys too. So I was like doing some testing for coloring. This is like Havana. I've got Havana, I've got chocolate, I've got walnut. That's for you, Taylor. All the prices are gone. So I don't know how much they are, but they're expensive. But they do great. I used them, I used the colored stain on a few different things. I used it actually to darken up walnut, and it worked really nice. I mixed like the charcoal with, I think I mixed the charcoal and the walnut to match some really light plywood to air-dried walnut, and that worked awesome. And I used the colored one for something else, I believe. Oh, I used it for a mirror frame that I did for Susan. I didn't do a video on that. It was just like a little thing I did. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking out, because if you're going to get it anyway, if you're going to be using the Rubio Pure, you may as well get the stain one. Then you don't have to pay for the stain. Try that out. Is that George Foreman's brother? Dude, how many people used to have the George Foreman grill? I mean, that was like ubiquitous when I was in college. Like everybody had George Foreman grill, or just out of college. Like early 2000s, man, everybody and their mother had a George Foreman grill. You just like throw the chicken breast on there, cook that bad boy, do some little paninis. Like I was George Foreman everything. Every dinner was on the Foreman grill. It was fantastic. We're shifting frames. What's going on? Maybe I was just moving so fast, Scott. You don't even know it. Yeah, Katie. John has moved to shops. He is in a huge 10,000 square feet up in Pittsburgh. Freaking Pittsburgh. You like the price that he got that for versus the price I would pay here is just absolutely ridiculous. What else we have here? Andrew, what's the best outfeed table design that I've seen? Want one for the shop, and you have a saw stop PCS with a 36-inch fence, so roughly 5 to 6 feet long and 2 to 4 feet wide. That's exactly what I have, Andrew. I actually have the ICS, but the same footprint, and I have the 36-inch fence. I have a 4-foot outfeed, 4-foot wide outfeed table, and it's 30 inches deep, if you talk about it that way, or 48 inches long and 30 inches wide. And I like my design, honestly. I mean, like one thing I would change about my design is I would probably raise it up. And so let me take that back. I like my design, but I do it a little bit different. I would make the top beefier. I'd make the bracing beefier, and then do a double laminated top of MDF, and then put in and make it even with the top of the table saw, and then route in the channels for a sled. What I did is I put it a 1/2 inch below the table saw so that I can just go straight over the top, and then I don't have those in. I don't even know why. Honestly, I don't know. It's like one of those things that I'm just quirky like that, and I did it for whatever reason I did it at the time. And because because I move that table around a lot, I guess, and I don't want to have to line it up exactly right. But, and quite frankly, it's not that big of a deal. Like having it lower, mine's a 1/2 inch lower. Typically you would have it either flush or maybe like an 1/8 to a 1/16 inch lower if you were going to have it flush with the table saw surface. I mean, you want it to make sure that it's below so you don't have pieces catch on it. But yeah, it depends upon what you do a lot. You know, if you're doing a ton of plywood, you probably want a bigger one. If you're, mainly just catching offcuts of like strips of wood and stuff, maybe you don't need one that's as wide, but maybe you want it a little bit deeper because you're running off 6-foot pieces all the time. So I would think about how you're going to use it and think about what your current limitations are and work around it that way. I don't think Susan's coming back. I might have to drink her beer for her. James still has the Foreman grill. That's awesome. You got 3 Foremans for your wedding, Daniel. That was cool. Painter's tape down prior to using the jigsaw on ply. Super clean result. That's always, dude. I tell you what, I use painter's tape more than anything. Susan was just commenting on that what? Why are you out here in your socks?
I'm always out here in my socks.
You're crazy.
That's right.
Everything okay?
I'm back.
People are
okay.
Okay, all right. She's back.
Back.
Yeah, so the, I have no idea what I was just saying.
Interstate?
What?
The interstate?
Oh, blue tape.
I'm always on the interstate.
No, blue tape.
Makes more sense. I was like, what?
No, because when I was using the CNC, when I did the cutout for the tray, I actually, if you guys are interested in CNC or no, I know some of you have them, is a lot of times you will see people clamp that down, but when you clamp it down, obviously you have to watch out for the bit hitting the hold downs. But more importantly is that if you clamp it down, what's going to happen, we were out here talking about this. So what's going to happen if you clamp it down is that you'll have holding power around the outside, but anything on the inside is just going to float like if you cut it loose. And so when you're doing CNC work, what you'll typically do is you'll leave tabs on there, if you've ever seen that. So you'll just leave like a little itty bitty part that's connected here maybe and maybe connected here. And so then you'll go back and take it out, because if you cut through, then that little piece will get loose and it'll like, it can really mess things up, like break your bit or, shoot it out, do whatever.
Sounds dangerous.
It can be. So you'll leave little tabs. But what I did over on the CNC, and I've seen a lot of people do this, and I was like, yeah, I think I'd rather do this because I don't want to, because the bad thing with tabs is that then you have to go clean up every little thing that you did a tab. You have to cut them out first, and then you have to sand them or flush trim them. And with so many cutouts, I was like, I don't want to do that. So I put blue tape down on the surface of the CNC. I put blue tape on the bottom of the solid piece of plywood, and then I put CA glue in between them.
CA glue, Brett's favorite glue.
It is. Smacked it down. And so then that way, as this cuts loose, all these little pieces were stuck down to the blue tape. So I didn't do any tabs. And if you see in the video, it's actually a really cool shot. After it goes, and then I go and pull it up, it just, everything stays down.
All the little pieces stay down.
All the pieces stay down.
Yeah.
That was actually one of my favorite shots
pretty cool.
of the video. Just because it was like so satisfying to be able to like pull that up.
How much does the sight of this make you happy?
100.
This was the aggravation.
All of them.
It was not even exaggerated. Like,
yes.
It drove him crazy.
I threw out a bunch of blades too, by the way.
Blades, not bits.
Yeah. So
you're so organized over
if
there
you've
now.
not, I know, I love it. If you've not gone through your old blades, you need to, because I had so many like old jigsaw blades that I had got like, I think I bought like a pack of 20 or. I think I bought like a larger pack of maybe like 20 or 30 that had a couple different things from like Harbor Freight, And so they're just like these white blades. They have like no branding on them, and like, you know, they're just horrible. And like they're almost all like somewhat used. And I was like, why am I I have all these nice like Diablo and DeWalt and Bosch blades. I'm like, why am I keeping? I just threw them all out.
That's
I was like,
it's just
clutter.
Yeah. Like I was thinking totally like this is not woodworking, but as I was putting away laundry today, I was looking in the closet at all these shirts.
You started throwing clothes away.
No, seriously, I almost did. I did not, but I'm going to. I was just like flipping past shirts that I never wear, but they're hanging in my closet. I don't know why. It's like a security blanket. Like, one day I might wear it. I'm not going to wear these shirts. I never wear them. Never. Why are they in there? They're taking up space. They're like preventing me from getting to the things I do wear. So I think it's great that you.
I feel like there's
got rid of stuff.
I don't know why, but I just felt like a Seinfeld stand-up somewhere in there in that conversation.
Oh, really?
What's the deal with all these shirts? I don't wear them, but I wash them.
It's a thing, though. I think, I would be very impressed with anybody out there that is like, I really only have clothes that I wear in my closet.
Yeah, if you're like a minimalist,
you just accumulate
more power
stuff,
to you.
And then it just sits there and takes up space.
Yes. Katie, did I screw down the bottom of the new drill center drawer for ease of removal? No, I didn't, Katie. That's not the reason that I did it. So what Katie's referring to is, if you guys are familiar with my kind of preferred drawer assembly method, is that I go plywood on the bottom and then I route the sides. But the reason I did this, let me answer this two ways. Is that, first of all, why did I use a recessed bottom? Because I've not been doing that in the recent ones. The reason I used a recessed bottom is because this does not have a false drawer front. So this is an integrated drawer front. If I'm using the other piece, having a false drawer front then hides that front plywood, and it also is not riding, because it's riding on drawer slides on the side. So because this is just slides in and out on friction, it slides on these bottom rails. And I didn't want to have the plywood bottom, because then the front would be, it'd be really wacky for the front. So that's why I used a recessed bottom. And plus it's just kind of fun to make them. And then this is my preferred method of doing it, because it's just easier. It also, my biggest thing is that it locks it in place. Because I used to do, I think, the way I learned it to make a floating bottom panel, because that's what they call it, floating bottom panel, is that you would make another rabbet in the back, and then capture it in there. So to your point, Katie, then when it's all glued together, you can't remove the bottom, which is fine and dandy. I've never replaced a drawer bottom ever, so I've never had that issue. Knock on 13 ply Baltic birch. But the thing about drawer bottoms that are floating is they're floating, and when you put stuff in them or you knock on it, it's just it rattles.
Yeah.
With this way, so the way I do it is I cut this the back piece of the drawer, the same depth as the top of the rabbet. So the piece slides in. You can see it in the video if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about. But that way, you then overlap it on the bottom and then just screw it in place. And that makes a really solid bottom piece that's just doesn't rattle as much, and it's not going to go side to side, because it's got that point. And I don't ever glue in the bottom. I know some people do that, because it is plywood, and it shouldn't, you shouldn't have any issues with it, because it's not going to expand and contract because it's plywood, or at least not much. But that's why, Katie, is mainly, that was why, the reason why, the purpose, and then why did I not just capture it, is because it's just easier to assemble than having to you have to fiddle with the bottom and trap it in there. It's just so easy just to assemble everything and then just slide it in and screw it to the back. It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Smart,
fantastic, all the adjectives.
Good.
Let's see here. T-Hub has the same saw, and he's going to have a new system soon. Full width of the footprint with 18 inches deep to house sustainers. Ooh, that sounds fun. Matching height rolling assembly to sister up when need. Oh, I think I get what you're saying there, and have it be kind of a duo, because I think the biggest issue with going back to the outfeed table thing is making sure you have the overhang and you have enough space for the dust collection behind there. So I basically have a gap, and I wish, I need to hard pipe, because I'm taking that hose off the table saw frequently. And so I do have that gap in between the back and the outfeed table, which is basically like the back of my table saw, there's like the dust fitting coming out and it actually comes up, and then I put the dust hose on it. And then the outfeed table comes up in between. So the distance in between those is like, 6 to 8 inches. But what that allows me to do is reach down in between them and pick it up, pull it off. It would be nice to have that overhang off the back of the outfeed table to go all the way over to the table saw, because sometimes especially if I'm ripping like really short stuff, it'll nosedive in between there. So I'll have to think about it and just like shoot it across, like really push it so it goes, because if I
just send it flying,
just launch it,
just throw it through the saw.
But that will happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see what you're talking about, Taylor. It's like having kind of a static one there, and then at least if I understand what you're saying, that'd be kind of a cool thing. And then have it mobile where you could move the larger piece out. That's cool. Mm-hmm. All right. What else we have here? Daniel Pike said he's going through clothes and getting rid of what he doesn't need as we speak.
It's a good feeling. It really is. I feel like I do this with the kids' clothes more than I do with my clothes, because, they're kind of going through things anyway. But we need to do that.
We
Feels
do.
Good.
We
It's
do.
been a while since we've done it.
Beat a hot glue. Fix your drawer rattling.
Oh.
Taylor says.
Hot glue.
Got to get the hot glue.
Fixes everything.
Yeah.
Where's our hot glue gun? Do you know? We have a hot glue gun. I have a hot glue gun. I don't know where the heck that thing is.
Oh, the little itty bitty one?
Yes.
I have no idea. The big one is in here though. I think
Can I
the little.
get rid of it?
No, surely not.
I don't know where
it's like
it
this
is.
little baby. Those little ones. It's
the
just
one
like
you get at the checkout at Joann's.
Literally.
I mean, but it's been great.
But
I've
works
used
awesome.
it for many things. But for a year now, I don't know.
If
Speaking
you've not
of having
had,
too much stuff, I cannot find the hot glue gun. So
if you don't have for like general woodworking stuff, and for like more heavy duty gluing, a cordless hot glue gun is amazing.
Also, little known fact, I think I've said this on here before though, teachers like a hot glue gun because they will hot glue. A lot of teachers will hot glue a poster or signs like to their wall because it's cinder block painted walls, and everything else falls off. And these poor teachers are trying to like use extension cords and stuff to like make the hot glue gun work. You need a cordless hot glue gun.
There you go. If you're looking for teacher gifts.
I mean, I don't know if that's really what they want. I'm just saying.
Hey, I got your cordless hot glue gun.
They need it like once a year.
Yes.
If the school just needs to own one that you could use.
Katie says a trick for the clothes is turning the clothes around backwards, the hangers.
We should do that. I've talked about
and at the end of the year, whatever you've not, and when you use it, you put it back in right side, front.
I think that's totally true. I've heard that. I've thought about us doing that. I have not done it. But then there are shirts that you can look in your closet and be like, I know I haven't worn this.
Yes.
And I don't have any desire to wear it. So why is it hanging in my closet? I don't know. It should go. It should go.
Jeff Baker is here. Different device.
Oh, hi.
He must be on Chris's device because it says Chris.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
That's not Jeff. Hopefully Chris knows you're using his device.
Is our cousin once removed? Is she still on here?
I don't think she is. I think she was just like, yo, what's up? And peaced out. She's got school, and she's on the East Coast. You need to be in bed.
Yeah, true. Call your dad.
Polyurethane construction adhesive will probably work real well for holding the bottoms in. Ooh, man. I mean, yeah.
Construction adhesive?
Yeah. I mean, you're going the extra mile there.
Around.
Yeah, we went ahead and put some rebar in there too. No. Yeah, I've never even used construction adhesive. I always use like the rip off, just like
Seems like a lot.
Just like a latex caulk.
I don't know.
When I probably
it's
should.
Not my area. We can go back to talk about turning like shirts around backward, and I can.
Yeah.
Construction adhesive and caulk. It's beyond my.
Scott said he got rid of 6 bags
of
clothes today.
Wow.
For a cheerleading fundraiser. I mean, everybody's like, this must be.
This is the topic.
Yeah.
Like, but
empty your closet.
Do other people like? I feel like a lot recently. I just walk around our house and I look at all the things we have, and I'm like, how do we have so many things? Like there's just so much stuff.
Things and stuff.
Things. Oh, and I saw before the live started, I was out here reading, and there was some article about people saying that the supply chain issues is like Americans getting kind of a wake-up call that we buy too much stuff. Like I've also I heard that when the pandemic, the whole thing was really happening and everyone was home the whole time, we just bought things because we couldn't go anywhere. So a lot of people bought things.
Amazon.
But it hasn't slowed down. Now that we're back out in the world, we're still just like, oh, I want that. Bought it, you know?
I was reading. I get this morning brew, who sponsored a video.
Yep. You do like it.
I do like it. They have a newsletter.
He's very well informed now.
I am. It's great.
I know.
Just like get up to speed
I'm usually
on
the one that's like, ooh, Brad. And he's like,
stuff. I'm
let
like,
me
yeah,
tell you what's going on.
And they were talking about something similar, and they were talking about how home sizes have grown over the years, and all kinds of things. You know, homes with TVs, number of TVs in homes, blah blah blah. They're kind of hitting that stuff, but they were saying most articles of clothing, on average, an article of clothing is worn 6 times before it's discarded.
That's crazy.
It is. That seems.
Well, like
I could get that on average, but there's some stuff like I don't even want to say that. Never mind.
What?
I don't want to say. I mean, I've wore. Okay.
You don't want to say how many times you've worn these jeans?
Let's get real here. You guys, you know me. You're with me. Yeah. I have worn these jeans.
I'm ready.
Probably 60 days in a row, and I've not washed them. Who's with me? Come on.
Our kids, by the way, our children
jeans.
Wear
like
pants.
I'm not like eating spaghetti and like spilling it.
I
I'm
know.
just like
it's like a sweater. What's not
you
like
wipe off the sawdust.
It's not like a sweater. Sweater, you're not. This is not a sweater.
And I don't sweat in them.
Okay, I never wash a sweater unless I really need to because I always have something on between the sweater and my skin, and that's what you wash. You don't wash your sweaters.
I wear underwear. I'm not going commando in my jeans.
I wash my 60 days.
Oh, I thought you were surprised I wasn't going commando.
No. I wash my jeans probably once every week to 2 weeks.
I think that I don't go.
But I wear them, and I don't wear them every day, but I wear them a lot. But that is that's a lot, honey.
I mean,
but like I thought you were gonna say. I mean, so obviously you get a lot of wear out of these. Like this shirt, I got this recently at Costco. Love Costco, and I think I've worn this already 6 times. Like because I just really it fits well and I like it. Yeah. But that being said, there are definitely things in my closet that I've worn 1 time or 2 times.
Yeah, I think it's on average, right? So there's the stuff that you just
which is why
wear
you
out.
should do a capsule wardrobe because
and you can see like like we start getting like the white lines, so it's on my thing,
good indicator.
And then the phone, you can see the phone imprint. So I mean, it's like all jeans, right? I mean, who doesn't love a good pair of jeans?
Well, I don't have.
You're not a dude.
No, we
You're
don't.
Not a pocket,
women
not that
do not have space in our jeans.
By the way, this blew my mind. So guys, if you don't know, because I had no idea. What? I mean, I guess I kind of knew.
I don't know what you're gonna say.
Guys, if you have a lady
this is gonna be good.
A lady friend now.
A lady friend.
I don't know.
How old are you?
If you're 85,
ladies, if you have a gentleman caller,
if you have a lady in your life,
oh gosh,
hand her your phone and ask her to put it in her pocket. Like I mean, like so I'm like I keep my phone is like down in my pocket several inches. Like I gave it to and she was like
no because
no hold on,
tell
let me tell the story.
Tell why though.
Because something was happening and I wanted you to carry it.
What was happening? No, that was not what happened.
No? What?
I drop my phone a lot. We'll be in the office. We have carpet in the office, and I'm sitting in the chair next to Brad, and my phone will like fall on the ground. And Brad is very, what's a good word?
Awesome.
Brad is really observant and does well thought out with his actions most of the time. So he does not run into things. He does not drop things. I do both of those things. I don't know. I'm just more scatterbrained, I guess. But in this case, it's because when I sit down, like a lot of times when I'm walking around the house,
just put it in your pocket.
Right. He said, put it in your pocket. He's like, I don't understand. Like, cause it was not the first time this has happened. He's like, I don't understand why you don't just put it in your pocket. And I was like, exactly how would I do that?
Like,
and then I demonstrated, like trying to put it in my pocket is like it doesn't work. And then you're sitting and it's like, it's not good. Like I wear it in my back pocket all the time.
It honestly blew I feel like we've had this conversation before, but it blew my mind.
It was funny.
Guys,
I had your phone too, I think, which is bigger.
You should feel lucky.
Oh my gosh.
That you have. Women's clothes are designed to look good, and
Women's clothes are designed to look good And some of them are very comfortable, but it's not like we have baggy pockets for storage purposes. There's a reason that we carry bags for all of our stuff. Anyway.
Grant, you're welcome for the good video. Glad you enjoyed it.
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, there you go. You guys just learned a lot more than you wanted to, but
it's true. And shout out to my wonderful husband for replacing my screen protector, which was really beat up previously. Yes. And then he just did it one day. And
if this
acts of love.
If this tells you anything.
Oh gosh.
I now buy Susan screen protectors in 3 packs.
The fact,
and I'm on the second 3-pack with this phone.
I have to give it, like, who is the screen protector? Because knock on wood, like, it has really protected my screen.
Put it on the ground. I feel like you're gonna drop it right now.
Earlier tonight, I was impressed with myself. I was walking through the kitchen. It was before the live, and I had my phone in my hand, and like one of the kids or something bumped my hand, my arm. My phone went flying, but I caught it between my knees. I did a double take. I was like, how do I do that?
You caught something the other day.
I was a ninja.
Did that. You did, like, something was dropping the other. It was a fork or something.
Oh, that was a while ago. Yes.
I know, but you caught it. I mean, like maybe
like a cat. They were like
maybe reflexes are getting better.
I don't think so. I think it was a fluke. But I was very impressed with myself. Yes. Yeah. Gosh.
I don't know.
Jeez.
I don't know, man.
You married me.
Listen. I have no complaints. I can take the good with the bad. And you got to take the good with the bad with me. So.
It's true. It's true.
You know.
We have our strengths, and we have our areas of improvement.
The least of my concerns.
Yes, well, good.
Awesome.
All right, what were we talking about now?
I know.
Going to the closet.
I think we're wrapping it. I think we got to a good spot here.
It's time, isn't it?
I think we got to a good spot here.
I was gone for like 20 minutes.
I know you were.
I kind of forgot about that.
Times were had.
Yeah, you were like talking about drawers and
draws. Drawer out. Yeah. So if you've not seen the video, go check it out. You can see how I made this little nice drawer insert with all the blade storage. Level up your storage.
Make you happy to see that?
So happy.
That's like when you
we
get
have that
something
out. Plans are available on pre-order, and they will be coming out they'll be coming out when they were stated to come out, which is next Monday, not this Monday.
I thought you were going to say they'll come out when they're done.
Well, they will.
Which will be next Monday.
I'm not committing. I'm not. I always do this. I'm not like. I mean, the commitment is. I was going to say, it says Monday, but I'll get them out before then.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
No, it says Monday. No. They'll be out next Monday. And we will have a combo with the cordless tool charging station for all the Builders Club folks. If you have plan credits available, you can pick those up.
Nice.
And I think it'll be an awesome addition to your shop if you need some cordless tool storage.
That's right.
So you guys have a great week, and we will catch you next weekend when we're talking whatever. Weekend before Thanksgiving, yeah. So get out there and build something awesome, and we'll see you next week. See you guys.
Bye.